Good day and welcome! Right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I gotta talk to the Warden Council. Turn in some of my crap too. See, there's a side quest still.
Go and remember me.
Yeah, how do I get over there again? I want to jump in the fire, man. Achoo! 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 Holy cow! Achoo! Bless me. Thanks. Recharge our health there by taking them out.
Everybody all right?
Took care of them. Hello, Steph. 159. Internet. All repaired. He yells out, Beyonce! He's not even wounded. Must be a priest.
On your right.
Gotta always kill the priests first. That's the trick.
What am I doing? Coming from your right.
No, they hit me. Did you miss me? I didn't actually stream that much when you were gone. Lined right up with the hockey games, I think. It was pretty quiet the one day, though, I tell ya. Good thing Timothy came by that day. Yeah, it's good to see that you're back online, you know? You're probably bored as can be, I guess, eh? What did you all do in the time that you had no internet? Did you wind up coloring?
Here we go.
I guess it's hard to even watch movies or anything, eh? All that stuff's online these days.
We make a
Use data. So you did wind up watching some streamers? Gonna get an outrageous phone bill? You know, if there's like ice storms and mass power outages, you probably should just use data for emergencies. Because, you know, there might be some people trying to use data and it's limited because, you know, they need to call the police or an ambulance or something like that with their data. It wasn't an emergency if you're using it to internet surf. Modding's not emergency. Talking about life and death here. You know, somebody trying to get a hold of the authorities who's freezing to death.
Soulless Keep doesn't need me, but the people here, they do.
Too far to jump. You know, you might have, somebody might not have been able to get help because you're using up the bandwidth in your area. Way to go, you murdered somebody.
Unseen,
Had their own phone. Yeah, they should probably leave it to emergencies too if they were busy surfing the internet or whatever. You know, what happens if somebody's trying to call help? Everybody's using their cell phones for surfing the internet and modding.
take your best shot.
Seal das me too.
Posting in Discord isn't much bandwidth compared to watching streams, though. It's like a text message, essentially. So, you know, if you have a bunch of people competing for bandwidth, you know, like you think of a water pipe. You got a bunch of people competing for bandwidth. You know, text is like turning on the tap for a second and turning it off. And watching a stream is like turning the tap and leaving it on. Hey, I just earned a reward point. You know, and if things were all frozen up and damaged and stuff like that, they might have had less cell towers than usual. And of course, everybody's trying to use them. And that could be a problem for some people, that they're not able to, you know, to call for emergency help.
Next one's mine.
We are safe.
So you should keep that in mind next time there's a
That it?
emergency. You know, that modding isn't an emergency. Although you said you weren't modding, though. So you must have started modding after you said you weren't modding that. You did a full day of not modding. Is what you claimed. It doesn't sound like you stuck to what you were saying.
Beyond sync!
Come and get me!
There we go. We beat them all. Well, hopefully you didn't accidentally kill anybody. Man, there's these things everywhere, eh?
Coming for the right!
Ultimately, if I had the choice between you messaging me on Discord and killing somebody, I think I'd go for the you not messaging me on Discord. 'Cause, you know, I'd rather not have you kill somebody. You only did it on Monday night, 11:30 p.m. Well, hopefully this has a less used time for everybody. So what'd you do the rest of the time then? Slept. Oh. For 2 days you slept? That's a lot of sleeping. Like all caught up, I guess, now.
Who goes there? Find us in the dark!
Seal nas mitu!
You know, at one point, people didn't even have internet. They didn't even have a dang TV. Imagine what it'd be like that. At one point, some people, they didn't even have electricity in their houses, too, if you go back far enough.
Another glorious battle.
That must have been weird back in the day when they didn't have no nothing like that. So you can let them know, but I don't think they care. Hopefully somebody shows up.
Beyond sync!
We got like bounty shots. Maybe they're resistant to that.
Unfen!
Good one!
more.
I got it.
Beyond sync!
What you got?
Ulsen!
That's not hitting hard enough.
Beyond sync!
Aim where?
Beyond sync!
Left leg. Right.
Ulsen! Beyond sync!
I got his attention. Hey, Brittany Evans is here.
Stay down.
One last shot over there. You see that? Gotta collect the stuff from the dust piles. How you doing, Brittany? Working hard, hardly working? I gotta find myself a vendor. Sell my stuff to. Hopefully there's a vendor up there. I mean, it makes sense.
Who goes there?
I'm going here.
Thanks the gods. You're just flesh and blood, the same as I. That doesn't make me any less afraid.
Don't worry, if the envoy were gonna put a curse on you, you'd know.
Forgive me, envoy. If you spent as much time in the ashes as I did, you'd fear the otherworldly too. They
What
come
kind of
at night.
accent is that, eh?
The blights, the whispers in the dark, the undead there in the shadow of the mountain. It isn't natural, none of it. And yet I'm made to be out here alone, with each plea for a transfer, or at least some company, denied.
If you guys like, do you guys like jigsaw puzzles? You ever play jigsaw puzzles? Just before I started up tonight, I uploaded on my Twitch, or not my Twitch, on my YouTube, a time lapse of a jigsaw puzzle I did. So if you like jigsaw puzzles, that one took me a while because, you know, I had to put it together.
Everyone, I suppose. You publicly agree with Councilman Kostya one time, and
You ever do
suddenly
jigsaw puzzles
you're a
ever?
pariah forced into the wilderness alone. You have an odd opinion of kindness, Outlander. I didn't deserve this. And you know what? Maybe Kostya was correct. Maybe our oath to Nandru will doom us. Maybe we're going to die because we care more about a dead symbol than real people. Anyway, I've been talking too much. I need to return to my duty. Forgive me for cutting our conversation short.
Guess she doesn't want to talk anymore. You get the ones for Christmas, then make them glue them to make pictures to give up out. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just basically once it was done, I took it apart again and then I sold it for like $6. So somebody got a good deal because I paid $25 for it. You know, and it's practically new because only got put together once, right? Bunch of puppies.
We must leave.
We can't. We know we can't.
We must leave.
We can't. We know we can't.
The monks up here, man. Yeah, you know, Facebook's good for that. You can sell crap. As long as it's cheap, it goes pretty quick.
They were sick. Just sick. Their faces.
6:30 a.m., eh?
Chain.
Outsider. I have wares.
What she has.
Thank the gods. You're the first customer I've seen since this nasty business here started. Anyway, you looking to buy something?
I have another puzzle I'm working on. Cats. What I did dogs? Puppies, rather. Now cats. Kitties.
Bothered? Yes. Concerned? No. I am capable of handling myself. Don't you worry. The concern's appreciated, but I've got mouths to feed. Namely, my own. We all do what we have to do. Besides, better a death that people
10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m., eh?
You know, starvation. So, care to take a look at
Oh, you
my
work
wares?
Fridays later, but the rest time 6:30 a.m. Time to get rid of some crap. Rid of this bow. Shield. Bow. Axes. Wonder my guy could barely walk. Look how much crap I was carrying. I think exceptional is not as good as superb. Got like 56 grenades on me. Oh, that fine robe. 3 sets of boots. And all the crap rings I have. And that's kind of an interesting thing. Extra intellect and perception, that might be handy. Oh, I could have used that in that trap zone I was doing. That one gives me 3 perception, but the other one gives me 2 intellect and 2 perception. There we go. Now we cleared out some crap. I can buy that if I want. King of Fires.
Goods worthy of a godlike scout's honor.
There we go. Now we can walk again. Lots of oomph.
You Outlanders, help us! Outlanders! You, by the gods, deliver us! They've gone mad. They're destroying everything. The archives. My monks are tearing our books apart. I've lost my monks.
We gotta
most of our books.
get rid of the
Over
possessed
there,
monks,
some
apparently.
books about the garden were already going missing. But the Book of Oaths and the Book of the Before, we must hold on to those. We recently brought the Book of Oaths to the parapet. It should still be there. And the Book of the Before should be in the main library. Now go, please. We've already lost so many precious texts.
All right, here we go. Unlock the door. They couldn't give me a key or what?
Quiet, Nimdude.
Take his turn up. Go that way. Did a circle, I guess. Shared key we need. Gotta pick up some more lockpicks apparently. I used to have like 40 of them.
Take him down.
Swarm, devour!
Find you better armor.
Seal the snake too! Seal the snake too! Beyond sync!
Over here. Nice.
Seal the snake too! Seal the snake too!
What did I have for dinner? I had some chow mein.
Seal the snake too!
You don't like chow mein though.
Beyond sync! Seal the snake too! Beyond sync!
One for you.
Taco Taco! Got for Taco Tuesday? And the pear. I like pears.
Beyond sync!
You all right?
Seal the snake too!
Not bad, Marius.
Another lockpick out of it. When you have tacos, do you like them with the hard shell or the soft shell? Guess I could have been more sneaky going in there, eh?
Keep quiet.
Do you like both? You don't have a preference between them? Depends on your mood for the tacos. Someday you take a hard shell and break it up and put it into a soft shell. I didn't really need to cast that. Take their, whatever this is. Pie. Beetle pie. Who doesn't love beetle pie, you know? Bet you Stephanie wishes she could have a piece of beetle pie right now. Makes me hungry just thinking about beetle pie.
Who disturbs us?
Crap, look at all the monks that are angry. Oh, crap, I somehow got killed there. There's a priest there. Well, let me past you, priest. I gotta get here.
On your right.
Oh, I got killed. Dang it! Do you like the taco kits, Brittany, or do you like to make them from scratch?
Keep quiet.
Way back here, eh?
In the brush! Purge the blight!
On now.
Oh crap, I got incapacitated again.
You alright?
Problem is you get stuck against some furniture and then you get in trouble. Oh, you make it from scratch. Nice.
Hate to be here if that volcano goes off.
Well, that was fun.
Perhaps I should save. Oh, you can freeze taco? I didn't, taco shells? I didn't know that.
Right behind you.
See you! To the earth!
Couldn't figure out where he was.
I was just getting warmed up. Here we go.
There's more. Making chicken Caesar salad wraps. That sounds pretty good. Keep forgetting to use my grenades. You know how to make beetle pie? Beetle jerky? Guess that's what we needed. Grab the axe. Guess that's just another way in, eh? Hey, Robert. No cursing. Uh-oh. Those goes okay.
You take lead.
Who disturbs
I'm
us?
good as spotted here no matter what. I should make an opposite one, eh? Where I curse. For 100,000 points. Yeah, I got my Beyonce attack. Beyonce! Niku Barada. That guy's annoying. Hey, you know what's cool? Did you notice when I did that attack, it froze the little pond thing? Guy's in the middle of everything here. He's getting his butt handed to him.
Nice work.
Kind of cool. I never did the frozen attack above a pool of water before, I guess, or I never noticed it. How I came in? That's how I came in.
Thank you! Oh gods, thank you! You're a blessing, envoy. Thank the gods. Thank you, yes, thank you. But I can't leave yet. I need a book. Once I have it, I can get out of here and
He's
start
very
my
dedicated
multi-billion
to
souls.
reading.
It's called The Book of the Before. Have you seen it? He what? Oh, no. Please, no, no. You've got to give me the book instead.
This is an in-demand book.
Oh, I read it often when I first became a monk. It inspired me. I want it as a keepsake. Besides,
I think the
no one
thumbnails
else
help a
read it.
bit.
No one would
It's too
notice
bad you
if
didn't
seen
catch
it.
that
I was just
burning
trying to
skull-face
convince
person I ran
Should
into.
be
That would have
somewhere
been a
in
cool
the
one.
archives proper. I'll make it worth
I
your
don't even know
while.
what
I'll be here when you
day
got
that
it.
was. Pretty cool
Sounds desperate.
looking
No
character
way
though.
she's not up to something.
Have you got the Book of the Before? Down in the archives themselves, through the door behind me. Supposing the Dream Thalls didn't get it already.
Why does she want it? What's she up to? I couldn't get through, eh? Bard. There's some big boss down here. Go up.
The branch breaks.
Fuck me.
We'll disturb them.
Catch my breath. One for you.
Where'd you get the other selfie? You just grab a screenshot? I guess I should sit up more, eh? I'm kind of low. There you go. Oh, I see.
Like a win with a good team.
You're getting pretty decent at Photoshop now? That's what they say, you know, you work on it a lot and then you'll get better and better at things, you know? I found that I was using Adobe Express for some things. It's pretty good at actually removing the background.
Try that again.
Yeah, it's not very good. It'll get better, I bet. I was using Microsoft Paint 3D before. Not nearly as good. OG Paint was everybody's first. Yeah, probably, eh? It's free, it's there, you know? Adobe Express there is actually free, and I've been using DaVinci 19 because that one's free too. I just I think I'm gonna get rid of this other one I've been paying for because DaVinci does it as well, and it seems to be just as good. Get out of here, man. I don't know this other one. I don't know if they can be trusted, you know. As I steal all their crap.
Envoy, the book! I need the book!
We'll give it to Elder. Always good to... Okay, he's all crying and stuff, you know.
The books, for Nandru's sake, do you have them? What is that? Let me see. This is every book that's gone missing. Dolna, were you so unhappy here that you had to do this?
The damage is probably done, but at least you can deal with the ones responsible.
I'll take care of this. I will inform the guards. They will imprison her and... Ugh, it did not have to be this way. No. It's a shock to me. I still can't believe it. But, well, There you are. Thank the gods. Let me see them. Mostly intact. Yes, the Book of Oaths is mainly intact, and the Book of the Before. Our work of rebuilding begins now. I hate to be curt, but I must ask you to...
Well, maybe I should have given to the other
May
guy.
this token show our thanks, and may Nandru's blessing find its way even to you.
Yeah, that just give me $2,000 though.
I have wares. We don't see many outside. That me.
Don't know when I'll get to sell stuff again, so clear it out. Inventory. So did you finish that big project? Only 4 more to go? Wasn't a big fan of the black bow parasitic staff. Full of Eora's okay. See this arcane veil I like. Corrosive siphons, alright. Blizzard, I mean that one's pretty good. I never used these ones, so I could try them out. Development concept plan for major island, your hometown city with a connection between 2 sides of the river. Oh, nice.
Goods worthy of a godlike scout's honor.
80% of the maps and the final in one class, but you need to finish it tonight. Well, that sounds like it's coming along. $712 that way, and I'm going the wrong way. And you get the summer off. Oh, you're hoping for employment opportunities. Hey kid, how are you? Way, probably this way. Bodies, I must have been here before. Pile of ashes, fits the right MO. Robert was talking about his homework. The big projects. Stephanie had no power for a bit, and she was internetless for a bit. There's some big ice storms in eastern Canada, you know? No, like where there's a layer of ice right around some of the trees and pulling them down and stuff. Hail too, I guess, probably. Hey Stephanie, are you here? Was it like hail too? No, it wasn't anywhere near me, all the way across Canada. I'm on the west coast. But yeah, there's tons of people that lost power.
You again? I told you the first time. Ah, Fuitu Mayo. It's Cosmine. Just let me handle this.
What? Marius? No.
Stephanie probably didn't know what to do with herself for a while.
That would be news to me.
You.
That she slept a lot.
You're alive. You. Asshole. You show your face now? Now?
Several times, but I hit more than I missed.
We used to be friends. Or so I thought. But then this Jitule left. Unannounced. No note, no nothing. Didn't even say goodbye to Iancu. And now you cozy up here, after 3 years, with an adherent godlike, no less? No offense.
Rains like every day.
I can't allow that. You know the rules. Outsiders cannot enter without express permission of the council.
Or with an honored warden.
Which you are not. I shouldn't even be talking to either of you. It's forbidden. From what? The gods? The Dream Scourge? Solace stands alone. Nothing can touch us here.
A steel garrote is coming for the garden, and they won't let anything stand in their way. I'm serious. Let us in.
You know the position this puts me in.
If I let you in, the council will have my head. Just like an adherent to make a convenient promise they have no hope of keeping. There are
You don't have the
always
4
consequences.
seasons like we have?
Always.
Cosmine, Solace Keep is in real danger. Do you truly think I'd come back here for
There's a
anything
commercial
Gods damn it.
where
I'm going to regret this, aren't I?
they had Mike Myers and
I'll
our
let you in.
prime minister, our new
Be
prime
warned.
minister,
Solace
and he
is
gave a
not as
quiz
it
and he
was.
said,
doubt it.
how many
Nothing really
seasons are in
changes in
Toronto? And he
Solace.
said there's
You'll see for
uh,
yourself. The
winter
council
and
sees what
construction
works.
season.
Keep a watchful eye. Lower it on down. Quickly now.
All that for us?
Just be aware, people of Solace are just as stubborn as its walls.
I don't know if I'd want to be the guard outside there. Doug.
Gods. Here we go. Deep breaths, Marius. Right here.
If it's the new recruit playing games again, I'm going to... Wait,
All right. Took you long enough.
You look just like Nandru. You have his markings. The council is going to lose its mind.
Mihala is going to... I don't even know what Mihala is going to do. This has never happened.
Duty, I can't wait to see what the council will say.
You don't understand the joke? They're saying there's winter and then they're working on the constructing the roads the rest of the time.
I think that's real fruit. Probably go to the council. Let me see that.
Did I go back outside again by accident? Hopefully I went the right direction.
Is that Marius? He's alive?
Well, construction goes whenever they can, I guess.
Welcome back to Odica's Nails announced. Hi. Nobody told me to expect outsiders. Welcome to... something like that, yes. Apologies for staring. Do you have any questions about Solace Keep?
In your country, they're being fixed even when they aren't frozen yet or broken yet. Well, I mean, they can't really fix it in the winter, right? But what happens is a lot of potholes form because moisture gets under the pavement and stuff. You know, and then when it freezes and stuff, I think it kind of causes potholes and stuff. So there's lots of road repair. Usually when spring comes around.
I've never seen anyone quite like you, is all. No, that's not entirely true. All I'll say is, take a good look at the big statue of Nandru, this keep's founder, when you enter the main hall. A word of warning before you enter. You are the first outsiders to visit the keep in longer than I know. It is an honor to have you. Enjoy your visit to Solace Keep.
Well, I think what happens is when the water gets underneath and it freezes, it expands. Science, man! So it's not when it melts, it's when it freezes, I think.
Sanctuary of Immersion. Hasn't changed a bit.
It is carved from stone.
Wodica's crown, an outsider here?
Go see what this guy wants.
So you're the outsiders my guards let into the keep. Sucker. Now I'm going to have to deal with Cosmine. And you're accompanied by a deserter.
There's the Joffrey I know. Still calling your parents by their first names.
Yes, I am. Every time I visit them. You should try it sometime. If you have a complaint, can it wait? I'm already dealing with enough. Ha! You're an outsider, and outsiders aren't allowed in Sully's Keep. You lot are the only kith around who aren't dwarves. Or hadn't you noticed? And now one of my wardens has let you in. Nihala is going to ream me for this. Gods, yes. The wardens take an oath to protect the keep. That includes outside influences. Not that you'd know, but the council isn't known for their temperance. None of this is even my job. Not really, anyway. Mihala ordered me to take over for our Captain Petru until he comes back, but it's been weeks and no one's heard anything.
Guess I'm gonna be looking for him.
Not one I wanted. This post has been exhausting. Mihala said it was council business, but there's nothing in his office. No journal, nothing. One of my wardens, Mina, is convinced something happened to him, but I don't have the time or resources to spare. Would you? That would take a load off.
We don't like outsiders.
The council might even thank you for it.
But you can look around and help me out.
Talk to Mina. She's been distraught since Petru disappeared, so I've relieved her of her duties. I can't have one of my wardens like this, drunk and useless. She's likely over in the bar, drowning her sorrows. If there's anything to know about Petru, she'd know it.
Odd for the captain of the guard to disappear like that. Let's look into this.
Wake up, Mother. It's me, your little goblin. Oh, my dear. It's been so long.
Heal his shield, man.
Outsider. She like helping. We've taken to calling it the Sword King. Not sure when it started or who is to blame, but the name stuck.
Maybe we should open up for more trade.
You think Kostia's right, huh? Think of the thought.
What's this guy have?
Everyone wants seconds, okay? You can get back in line or... Well, I don't... thought you were... let me start over. I am the ringleader of this circus. No one does anything without a belly full of whatever we're warming up here today. Honestly, Marius here would catch something better than I could rustle up for you.
I just do what I do. You make last week's salt pork taste like this week's salt pork.
Take a compliment, Amakul. You're a good hunter. Always were. I have a little time to chat right now. What can I do for you?
I think I'm probably 3/4 of the way through, I bet.
Oh, my friend. Let me
I think this is probably
best not to worry about what's
getting towards the end, because I'm already conflicting with the
we depend mostly on our hunters and
other one and getting towards the,
whatever they can find.
you know, where the god thing is named itself, and
creative to find ways to make everything edible and palatable, at least. See? Thank you. That's what I tell these Komai, but they keep complaining. Trust me, if I could
well,
throw together something
my character is an
I'd
envoy
do it.
to the
But
Emperor,
this is solace. Tradition
and there's something
dictates
called the Dream
what
Scourge
you get.
going through the
Council
lands, and
Coastal
they want me
wants
to
things to
investigate
change
and
around.
eliminate this Dream
He wants
Scourge.
to work with the other settlements
Some
so
weird
he can
disease that makes
stray.
people go crazy.
Imagine it. Fish from Thirdborn, wild game from Paradis, produce from Fior Mesiverno.
And I think the country I represent is kind of an invader kind of country, it sounds like. And there's this other group that is kind of religious zealots from my same group. And they're also in the area causing problems, and I seem to be conflicting with them. So I might wind up going against my country somehow, I guess.
Tradition says we have to survive without help.
Guessing
from
some sort of dark mage? I don't know, they haven't said.
We'll never survive.
Might be one of these gods, I guess.
It makes sense why we'd be slow to risk losing that.
And there's a god inside my character's head. It seems to be an undiscovered god of the living lands, this area.
Well, it's I couldn't tell you. And I skinned it myself. Best of luck out there, my friends. And stay away from the stew. Greetings. What can I do for my new friends?
Yeah, my party seems to know. And I've been mentioning it to everybody that listens, so... My character's called the Godlike. That's why she's got like weird flowers or crap growing out of her head.
Oh, great. Outsider.
We're trying to get to some garden because that's where the god wanted me to go.
You need something?
Ready yourselves. Council's just up this lift. Are they gonna throw us in the volcano?
If we open our gates to Outlanders, we stand to lose everything. They will corrupt our... We will talk about this later. I guess.
Interrupted them.
What is the meaning of this? Who let them in here?
They're here because I vouched for them.
Marius, you're alive.
There were rumors you died, Marius. We mourned you. You shouldn't have returned.
I trust you came back to us for good reason. I doubt that. There isn't an inch of this land the Wardens do not patrol, day and night. If the Stilgaroth were here, we would know.
And if they are here, let them come. Solus has stood against worse threats for hundreds of years.
They destroyed a city full of animancers. If they come for Solus, even these ancient walls won't save you. If that's all you'll do, you might as well not do anything.
Although I wonder why we should bother trusting you. We heard that you were responsible for a great many deaths in Shatterscarp. Give me a reason to tolerate you for even a second longer. Indeed. But you've brought us news. Now I'm curious. What do you expect us to do for you? It sounds
I had to choose between casting some spell that would kill some people Thanos style, or, you know, to stop this plague from spreading in that area, or to blow up the temple and then still have the plague rampant and probably kill just as many people.
There is no dream scourge in Galawain's tusks.
Nor has there ever been. It is the spirit of Nandru, our founder, that shields us. Loudly rings his name.
So it is believed, at any rate.
Your cynicism shames you, Kostya.
So I chose the Thanos style option and killed a couple dozen people, I guess.
To meet the gods,
He got upset.
disappeared into its depths. He
He probably would have got upset the other way too, though.
He left his wardens to protect us. How can that be? The Dream Scourge has not touched the tusks.
My wardens would have warned us.
Maybe Solace is safe. But what good is that if the Dream Scourge gets everyone else in the tusks?
What if Nandru's Aegis no longer protects us?
I do not believe it, but I cannot risk the keep on doubt alone. You say you mean to end this plague of madness, Envoy? There is no path.
Nor has there been for hundreds of years. There was a bridge once, but it fell in Nandru's time. How do you know of our garden, Envoy?
The garden is our sacred purpose. Its observation and protection, a task handed to us by Nandru himself.
Nandru!
He wrote that the island spoke to him. Perhaps as it has spoken to you.
The Envoy does bear a remarkable resemblance to our founder, does she not?
The markings on your face. I recognized them. But I didn't want to believe an Adiran could have anything in common with Nandru.
And none of these guys like these Adirans, you know. You know, this is in the same universe as Pillars of Eternity, right? Have you ever played that game?
The godlike are gone.
There's at least one left, and she's standing right in front of you.
Perhaps you are what you say, but it does not matter. We did not lie to you. The bridge has fallen. The path is long gone.
If there is another way, Envoy, you will have to discover it yourself. But I fear you will be disappointed.
You thought it was the Path of Exile? I don't think it is. I think it's a better game.
It has and always will be our duty to.
You like my reaction videos? Well, that's good to hear.
Even if we knew of the potential of.
Did you give them a thumbs up, the ones you watched?
Your facial markings might be similar to Nandru's, but we will not change our ways for an accident of flesh and cartilage. You are an outsider and will remain one forever. The agent of an empire bent on destroying all that we have built. Envoy, you and those like you are why we are here. The wardens exist.
I'm getting better at them. I have like 4 of them queued up. I have to wait for one to finish getting he got blocked. So should be unblockable soon.
However noble you may believe your purpose, it is yours alone.
It's mine, too.
You have no more standing in these halls than the Envoy does, Marius. We have no obligation, and indeed, no inclination to help you.
They had like a... Right, just going through. No, there's some other bands, actually. There's 2 other bands now that I've done. But I do like listening to the Electric Cowboys, so. You like the one you liked but one video you can't watch because it's blocked in your state. Which one was blocked in your state? That's weird. You remember which one it was? I mean, most of them have been Electric Cowboy so far. Baby Metal and Electric Cowboy is one of them, and Electric Cowboy and Electric Cowboy, and then Baby Metal and Electric Cowboy and Electric Cowboy. I bet you can't guess what the other band I'm going to be doing in one of these videos coming up is.
I would expect nothing less from someone like yourself.
Goodbye, Envoy. Kostya, see the Envoy out of our halls.
No, I was describing what reaction videos I did.
Inconsequential matters.
With all due haste, Mihala.
And Marius, don't stay gone so long next time.
If this is the kind of warm welcome I can expect, I can't wait to come back.
Follow me, Envoy.
Might want to go talk to Mihala now, assuming we still want to do that.
Oh, it's Baby Metal. Weird, I wonder why it's blocked in your state. It should have got cleared, though. Huh, that's really odd. I did 2 different Baby Metal ones, though. Are they both blocked? Here's what they'll appreciate. Oh, I can't unlock it unless I use the key. You can watch the original, but not my reaction. And it just says it's blocked in your state, eh? Even if you go to YouTube directly? Huh. Interesting. Well, you have to let me know if any other ones are blocked. Because there's 2 Baby Metal and Electric Cowboy. One is the video, and then one is the live performance. You know which one it was?
Envoy, I just wanted a word before you went on your way. I wanted to apologize for what happened in the council chamber. The situation here is desperate. We have more mouths than food.
Here's the Electric Cowboy, Baby Metal, Ratata. Yeah, but that's the thing is, I got 2 videos that match that description. One is a live performance, and one's not a live performance. So which one was the one?
Then ask for help.
The live performance thumbnail is kind of like blue laser beams in the background, and the not live performance is like the 2 guys there with disco ball hats. Oh, the live performance is blocked. Oh, okay. But the other one wasn't. I would have thought it'd be the other way, to be honest. Because, that's what gave me some more errors, I guess, you know? I had to dispute the other one. See, I'm curious now. Robert never did give me those percentages that I was wondering about. I'll take a look at what the copyright notice for that one says. It does say it's in some regions. Some territories. It says Germany, United States, Japan, United Kingdom, Canada, all visible. And it's blocked in Russia. Are you in Russia, Walter? Knew it. Keep viewers. Oh, it got banned.
There are just not enough resources to go around.
Not in Russia. I wonder why you got blocked. That's weird. You got a VPN?
Won't let our people leave.
Maybe it thinks you're trying to sneak around.
Or trade for the resources we need.
Although there's a few of my videos that
anything that doesn't strictly serve our oath to Nandru is treason of the highest order.
There's a few of my videos that were blocked in Russia, to be honest.
I don't want to risk her wrath. She's a zealot. She forgets that doctrine is worth less than living.
Hey, Esther.
Much like your Inquisitor Ludwig, I suspect. Two sides.
Oh, well, I guess if you can't see that reaction, you'll have to just watch another reaction.
And I respect the strength of them.
I don't know why it doesn't let you see it. That's weird.
If we stay in this keep, we will surely die. Neither our oaths nor this keep will prevent our people from starving. Change must happen. We need to leave the keep. Do you understand me?
I don't know what he's getting at me here.
The keep decays, and we drown in the rot. The wardens defend a corpse against that which would revive it. We will not last here much longer. Not without food, building materials, medical supplies. I let Nadiran trade caravans slip past our patrols, but that's hardly enough. We need so much more.
Have I ever tried green screen?
Your ambassador
or considered it? I thought about it when I first started.
If I could only start the conversation.
My setup's a little bit awkward to get a green screen in here, you know? Like, it's really tight back here, you know? There's like a wall right there. This wall behind me is actually not that far away, too. And of course, I'm sitting in a big chair, so you'd have to drape it probably over the chair.
Mihala won't have it. Our isolation here is not elective, but imposed on us by her.
So I just put my blanket. It used to be a Canadian flag, but I switched to a blanket.
Tradition is a tricky thing to end on, Void.
Canadian blanket
People
behind me.
become attached, don't they, to the old ways of doing things? Even when those old ways
I
are
should do a
killing
setup tour.
I have tried to broach the topic of trade with her many times, as have my
I did
predecessors,
pictures of it once
her
in the
predecessors, and
Discord
clearly
once.
we have gotten nowhere. Outside influence. The call of the wider world. She doesn't voice it, but she fears that if our wardens know the comforts of the lands beyond our borders, they will want to leave the tusks.
She's right. There's a whole world out there free from all the Saka and misery of Solace.
Then why shouldn't they leave?
I would rather abandon every tradition and forget who we are than watch my people suffer needlessly for pride.
You know who this guy reminds me of? He reminds me of the guy from Duck Dynasty, the brother. What is his name? Jace or something like that? I can't remember. I have a bunch of old consoles, yeah. Well, you know, if you take pictures of stuff, people like get all weird sometimes. Like Gotsy always asks me for money after he saw that I had a couple monitors, you know.
And without them, we are not wardens. Let the wardens die then, if my people might survive.
They all have similar faces. It's funny, you know, for that show, those guys used to be all clean shaven and stuff, and then they got you know, the big beards just for the show, basically. I think they're back to being shaved again now. Where is he? He doesn't come most of the time. He just posts in Discord. I don't think he's super interested in the stream, to be honest. I think he just likes posting pictures he finds on Facebook. I didn't watch it, but I read about some of it. Not too excited that they're raising the price of games, because that's going to raise it for everybody. Means games are going to be like $100 now for the base game. Canada. Yeah, I think he doesn't even... I think he knows when I'm streaming. I think he just says that. Bill Robertson? Who's the guy that I'm talking about, Walter? Is it Jace?
Information. You're looking for another path to the garden. I don't know if there is one, but I know who might. You were right, you know. The Stilgarot are in the mines at Mount Forja, looking for the garden even as we speak. If they haven't found what you're looking for, they will soon. I hear their commander is a determined woman. I lied to you. I'm sorry for that. I didn't intend to make you look like a fool. But I couldn't let Mihala know the truth. She would have had us rushing headlong to our deaths with no thought for how this situation could advantage us. The garden does not matter to me. Whether it's you or the Steel Garrote who find it, I don't care. Forget duty. Duty cannot feed our children. Duty
This
cannot...
guy's really hungry, eh?
Can't argue with him on that.
The Inquisitor is a questionable creature, but she might be all that stands between us and doom. She has the Ambassador's ear. With her support, he might agree to trade with us. It doesn't matter how reasonable he is if I don't have his ear. I am an aging dwarf from a small, fanatical order on the ass end of a volcanic wasteland. Against me.
One way to describe your home.
I've written to him many times. He refuses to lend his ear. But if a powerful ally were to speak on my behalf, there might be something I could offer him. Something like the keep.
You give them the keep? Have you lost your Sunday mind?
Solace Keep is just a place. You're looking for a way to help your people, aren't you?
The keep. Its inane traditions. None of that means anything to me. I want to offer up Solace Keep to Adir and the Steel Garrote in exchange for goods and gold.
That's a sensible trade in my book.
Where would they live, though?
It's cost us so much. The least it can do is buy a future for our people. Kind words I did not think I would hear. I doubt she will, though. Mihala believes your empire cannot see us as anything but rivals. After Fior, I suspect you...
I don't know if I'd trust them Steel Garrote, though.
Little more than bugs to be crushed. If you think of us at all. An agreement may protect us from dying from deprivation, and perhaps also keep us safe from Adir's hunger. Yes, and that change would be an excellent one. We would be free of this keep, and able to explore, to breathe again. It might seem a foolish idea, but better to be a fool who tried than a coward who did not. I thought you'd empathize with this more. Your quest for the garden is also a fool's errand. And you've shared them all with me. I want you to get what you want, Envoy. My hope is that you don't kill the Inquisitor before I get what I want too. Every empire finds themselves engaged in a little civil war now and then. I'd only rather you didn't pursue one on my doorstep. Not when we both stand to benefit from peace and conversation. In any case, the Steel Garrote are at the Mount Forja mines. To get there, head west across the primordial depths. Do as you will. I believe the Pargrunen and the Adirians can forge a mutually beneficial alliance. That will not happen if there is unnecessary bloodshed.
He's in a tough position, but I believe he's trying to do right by his people.
I guess this is the way.
Any news, Andrada?
Sorry, Geoffrey. Captain. The Council's still going at it. No harm colonies.
Look at the journal and see what kind of level this mission is. One skull. Return to Sansa to drop something off. Always forget where that guy is. Jace Robertson, eh?
But Kostya says that Solace Keep is nothing but a crypt. We'll die in here.
I'm so tired of listening to you. Kostya this, Kostya that. Solace Keep protects us all. I don't want to hear another word.
An outlander.
Don't mean to be disrespectful, but we'd prefer not to deal with your kind.
What's wrong with talking to the Outlander, We need outside opinions. We need medicine. You're sick, Mother.
I thought I was her sister.
Grunin affairs. We don't speak of them to outsiders.
Even if it costs you your life, Mother? You'd rather die than ask for help from an Outlander?
Kostya has a lot to answer for, poisoning our youth's minds with these ideas.
Once again, Outlander, we did not ask for your opinion. Leave us before we call for a warden's assistance.
Why won't you listen? If we don't change our ways, the Pargrunin are done for.
I don't want to hear another word of this.
Righty then.
What do you think it means?
Which one would I date?
I think that's real fruit. The outlander coming to Solace Keep.
I don't know if I date either of them.
Is it
barely enough here to feed a child? Barely enough.
Let's see the map. Well, I don't know about dating dwarves in the middle of a lava volcano. Would be up my alley, you know. A long ways away, actually. Doesn't look so far on the map. Where is that again? Dawn Shore? Emerald Star? It was Dawn Shore. Gotta find old Sanzo, you know? I think it's there I want to go. Every time they make me come back here and bring a map, Sansa. Has anybody had a chance to go to the bay? Bay is like closing down in Canada. Last chance to get one of those multicolored blankets. Gotta hang a left. I don't think the bays get all the way over to Esta, but for anybody that's Canada or the US, they might be able to go to them.
You're back. What have you found? You found him?
Achievement!
Imprisoned? That must be why he wasn't writing. What did he do? Stealing? Oh, but that violates every principle of our field. Madico, this expedition is cursed.
Danza's disappointed in his friend.
Wrong.
You sent people out into the wilds with no training and no one to guide them. Maybe take one moment to actually think next time?
You should have been out there with them. What happened to pulling with your crew?
Perhaps not well enough. I hoped their excitement would make up for their inexperience. If nothing else, my map is very nearly finished now, so some good has come of
This
the
guy looks
expedition
like
after
he
all.
should be in a boy band.
Thank you, Aimika. You've helped me shape the course of history. Come back to the shop sometime.
You did good, Envoy. And I think you brought them peace.
It's the wrong way. Teleport back now. Gotta change up my party. Get that a pink lady. Pink lady with the ears that Robert made a screenshot of. Helpful. He has a big AoE thing going.
Well,
Plus, she's named after a fun dice game.
Dwarven friend than we thought.
Yahtzee.
Than even he thought. And to know that monster is still out there. That he could do that all over again. It's sickening.
You guys ever play Yahtzee?
Oh, take it from me, dearie. You can always be a problem. Either way, at least that part of Marius's life is done and dusted. The next time we find a cult like this, let's stop it before they get to the death part, shall we? Well, that's all I have to say on the matter, I suppose. Unless there's something else you wish to discuss. How can I help, darling? Careful what you wish for, darling. So, the Godless, or the...
Not a big fan of how she talks,
were
but
the original folks who lived in
she's a
the
very
River
useful
Lands.
character.
They arrived on the shores of a new land and settled there, living with the land instead of trying to tame it. Well, it's an educated guess,
A theory based on a lifetime of study. The Godless are so singular. Their art and architecture, you never see it in Rawatai or Ishamatal or, well, Adir. But in their artwork, they reference escaping, fleeing, seeking refuge, so they must have come from somewhere. My guess, they originally came from Yesua. Yesua, a continent, cut off from the rest of the world, hidden by eternal storms, one of the 3 hubs of the Angwithan Empire. 10 years ago, you could say it wasn't real, that it was a...
Are you gonna order a Switch day one?
Suddenly, the appearance of a mythical land doesn't seem so implausible. There was some kind of schism, an ideological one. From what I can glean, the Godless were staunchly against the gods, hence their name.
Oh, too expensive?
There are even some...
You could like trade in your Switch.
Of the gods. It seems like the Godless really took their anti-theism seriously.
They usually give you, if you go to like GameStop or something like that, they usually give you an extra deal for the trade-in if you get it when it's a new release like that. $1,000 with all the accessories? 500 bucks just the console? Does that mean you can't put it on its little stand?
You're right. But no one knew that until your trip to Nakukubel. Hence the name Godless. Now that we know that Sapadal exists, it changes everything we thought we knew about the Akita.
Oh, it comes with the dock.
I knew following you was a good idea. It might have shaken my research to its core, but that's what makes it fun. Well, I think we've covered everything, don't you? Rather,
don't
as
you?
much as I think you'll withstand. Hope you enjoyed talking about this as much as I did, dearie. How can I help, darling? Always a pleasure, envoy.
Likes me.
I've seen council meetings get out of control, but that one was for the books. Almost as bad as when I asked the governor for some unconventional equipment. He nearly had a heart attack. Old customs struggling to fix new problems. It's remarkable, really, what people do for traditions that have lost all meaning. The garden is your birthright, and the wardens don't seem to know why they're guarding it in the first place. If anyone has a right to...
Everybody has a different accent in this game. Do you notice that? Very worldly game.
Such is the life of an envoy. The council made their choice. If they won't let you into the garden, you just have to find another way. What's on your mind? What are you so curious about? Not before I've done some reading.
Talk to Garrus.
Talking to Kostya, it's gotta be nice to meet someone who's happy to see adherence for a change. I can tell he's struggling against the current, which is a shame because he's looking out for his people rather than
The
an old
pink one that said she likes that
Tradition
this guy's
is
shirt is
another
open
place,
like that.
I just can't see putting it ahead of the welfare of the living. But you're the envoy. I'm wondering what you think about it. Maybe not, but should Mihala? Because that's exactly what she's doing.
That's true.
Rowatai's grown over the centuries through dozens of expansions, conquests, and alliances. Many were bloody and hard-won, but I still can't find myself wishing for the alternative. We wouldn't have lasted if we stayed a small Almawa tribe.
Hey Robert, are you here still?
Stormy spit of land. Fair enough, and that's not exactly the choice in front of the Pargrunen either. The question is, do you really think Kostya and his people are better off sticking around here than taking their chances with Adir? Or striking out into the living lands? Perhaps there's no one who should make that decision, but someone will have to. I'll be here if you need me.
All right.
After all this...
Talk to Marius.
Boy, I thought I'd feel different after dealing with Razvan. Somehow more at peace. There was this threat I didn't even know I was afraid of, and now it's gone. So why doesn't it all feel better now? I see that now. I could see how much of my life I've wasted being afraid. Been dealing with this all my life. Someone starts acting
We helped
strange,
him with his
clearly
fears.
Something terrible's about to happen. My people were in a cult. They believed what Razvan said. They died because he asked them to. But he wasn't behind every corner. He was stuck in a cave, babbling in mushrooms. Not for lack of trying, right? I appreciate what you've done to help me. I won't forget it. Thank you for finding that amulet. It's such a small thing, but it helps. Yes, good ones even. My father singing to me. My mother smiling and carrying me on her back. There was a sense of purpose, I think. They all left Solace for a reason. They trusted Razvan. People began to act strange. My parents weren't around as much. Everyone started paying all their attention to Razvan. We all know what happened next. It was Razvan. He built up their trust.
He was like a little weird occult thing.
I just wanted to thank you, Envoy. That's all. Anyway. What do you want to talk about? I've seen more signs of bandits out here than I remember from before. I'm not even sure who they're raiding, to be honest. Solace is a walled keep that has stood basically unchanged for centuries. The Pargrunen there think the walls are indestructible, which tells you a lot about why they don't like to leave. Instead of laws, they have traditions that date all the way back to the founding of Solace. Violate these traditions at your peril. I say it's the safest place in the Tusks, but don't get me wrong. Growing up there was not easy, and leaving was even harder. Nothing I can think of, no. You know as much as I do at this point. Let's see. First rule in Galawain's Tusks is to be grateful for every breath. The air itself is poisonous here, if you breathe enough of it. Don't overexert yourself, and keep your heartbeat slow. A wet cloth over your mouth and nose will help. Remember that this place wants to kill you at all times. Act like your every step is putting you in danger. Make sure to clear your eyes, ears, and nose every now and then. Ash builds up faster than you'd expect.
He's got some good tips.
Right, changing the subject. If I must.
Need hardwood branches and Itheus talons, eh?
That meeting of the Solace Council did not go as planned.
It was a whole lot of exactly what I expected, honestly. It's all processes and traditions and arguments over texts written by Nandru centuries ago.
There we go. We'll take these two out here because they can do the most damage. Well, I guess that's a good spot as any to wrap up, eh? So, have a good night. Gotta work tomorrow. I'm on a big project. Gotta be nice and awake. Have a good night.